Exploration is development, and growth is inward-looking rather than outward-looking. You would look for a way to reinvent yourself if you discover something that you wish to alter. Welcome to Lucid Luxury, the #1 hotspot for where you can get the details of the wealthiest people in the world. We also cover the lifestyles of millionaires and billionaires worldwide, from as many as 60 different countries in multiple videos. You will get to see their luxurious cars, homes, mansions, vacation spots, and more. We are propelled into a period of continuous development from the moment we are born. Physical, mental, or psychological, we are continually changing beings. External factors like our parents, peers, or the kind of neighborhood that we grew up in initially shape our growth and learning. Still, we eventually reach a point of self-reflection and understanding of the person we are and how closely it resembles the person we want to be. If those two pictures don't precisely align, it's time to reinvent yourself. So what does it entail to reinvent yourself exactly? It involves altering facets of who you are and how you spend your time to become more aligned with who you want to be as a human. You are taking the time to see yourself where you are right now, at point A. Determine how content you are with your life, relationships, future, and surroundings, and the factors that keep you from achieving your goals. It entails imagining what you want your life to be like in the future, your overall aspirations, and where your point B is. The willingness to be frank about yourself can go a long way toward assisting you in reaching your life reinvention goals. The need for self-reinvention can emerge many times throughout your life, and there are steps you should take to help you transform into the next version of yourself at any of those times. Number 1. Determine your starting point. It would help if you first determined who you are before you can reinvent yourself. Your character is patchworked together by the roles you play with others, your career, and your likes and dislikes. Recognize each aspect of who you are as the first step towards reinvention. When you go through this phase, you will begin to form new personalities while remaining faithful to your authentic self. This is the essence of reinvention. Recognize where you now concern where you intend to go. This is where the transformation will begin. Number 2. Define your core values. What is most important to you? Core values include things like family, independence, relationships, attachment, and career. You will design a roadmap towards concrete reinvention until you realize what matters to you. Consider your fundamental ideas to be the backbone of your life. Like the foundation of a house, your core values lay the foundation for your choices, attitudes, and habits. Your house will crumble if it isn't built on a solid basis. You set the groundwork for the life you desire as you establish your core values. Allow yourself to consider a different perspective on selfhood. You will envision many potential selves by following the inner plumb line of honesty and harmony with core principles. Always keep in mind that your ideals and convictions will change over time. After all, what was important to you at 20 could not be the same at 30, 40, or 50. Maintain an open mind. Number 3. Clear space for reinvention. When you get so much going on at once, it can become daunting and prevent you from achieving your objectives. You must cultivate mental focus and learn to prioritize your life if you wish to reinvent yourself. The desire to concentrate solely on one subject is known as focus. Reflect on clearing space in your life and mind for this reinvention process to take place during this phase. This act entails defining the most critical objectives. It can be done by looking at some of the core principles you learned in the previous process. Make a connection between certain ideals and the acts that are required to carry them out. You'll need to set aside time and resources for these critical activities, as well as rest and recovery. Number 4. Start a reflective diary. Creating and keeping a reflective journal will help you keep track of your progress and feel inspired while making significant changes. Keep a journal of your thoughts to keep track of your success. Journaling will also help you begin to notice and change your emotions and habits. To reinvent yourself, you must pay attention to how you think and what you're doing to yourself. We hold ourselves with courage as we think positively of ourselves. Self-assurance improves the odds of landing your perfect career, meeting new friends, and trying something new. You'll have a better time communicating yourself assertively to others by using healthy speaking styles. However, the same is true as well. Limited thought habits will prevent you from achieving your goals. You prevent yourself from experimenting and making positive decisions if emotions repeat with self-criticism. Number 5. Identify your strengths. Knowing your strengths will help you achieve success in both your professional and personal lives. We all have talents, but few of us have taken the time to figure out what they are. As a result, I'd like you to write down your skills and talents during this process. If you need help discovering your talents, we have a complete guide on the blog with plenty of tools. Examine the qualities and motives that distinguish you. When you put all of your talents to use, you'll be able to build the life you desire even more quickly. If you have any ideas on making our channel better, any video you would love to see, or if you don't know where to start, send us an email at lucidluxuryinfo@gmail.com. Number 6. Experiment with possible selves. You can only have one understanding of yourself before you begin your reinvention journey. Your core beliefs, priorities, and abilities. You're in an excellent position to begin construction, but you're not sure where to begin. That is why you should do new things in your life. Trying on recent posts and perspectives to learn how to reinvent yourself is a practice. Experiment with new ideas. Start with a freelance job or a volunteer role to get your feet wet. Take a chance to meet someone in an area that interests you. Have an open mind. You'll think more about yourself and what you want out of life, even though it makes you uncomfortable. When we experimented with different future selves, we always place undue pressure on ourselves. Putting such a heavy workload on such inexperienced projects is a recipe for disaster. If you want to do something different, such as attempting journalism by writing an op-ed, go for it. Allow yourself room to make mistakes. It's not about being flawless. It's all about evolving and learning while you build the life you want. Number 7. Build courage through action. Making a significant transition can be unsettling, frightening, and intimidating. Many people know their target but are unable to take the following steps due to anxiety. People are prone to be trapped in their own comfortable spaces, just like a self-made jail. Courage is taking action in the face of adversity. That isn't to say you have to dive headfirst into your new life. Instead, take incremental measures that gradually push you outside of your comfort zone. These bravery drills will help you recognize and resolve your fears as you progress. Playing it safe would not get you anywhere you want to go. You have to put your neck out there if you're going to make a significant difference. Taking chances is an essential part of reinventing yourself. Although it may be frightening, life is too short to remain in your comfort zone. These minor risks could contribute to significant gains. Number 8. Start your 100 aspirations list. You may have a hazy notion of how to live the life you want. So when was the last time you sat down and thought about what you would like to accomplish? The hopes and desires that gave sense to your ambitions are known as aspirations. They help you figure out what moves you need to take to make your dreams a reality. Visualizing something in your head is the same as thinking it will happen. Make a list of 100 goals that you want to achieve. Make an effort to be precise. You'll be able to see the path you need to take to accomplish your reinvention objectives if you have a focused vision. Visualization, in turn, improves the chances of success. Number 9. Widen your circle. It's not easy to reinvent yourself. You don't have to, and you shouldn't, do it alone. Having a good support group will help you succeed while you learn how to reinvent yourself. Inform them about your objectives and challenges. When you broaden your social network, a solid support team will assist you in moving on with your reinvention. Have role models and advisors in your community, in addition to supportive peers. You will get tips on making things work from people who have done it by speaking with people who have already achieved. You will build the behaviors of successful people until you understand what it takes. Look for those who have completed a target similar to yours. Number 10. Never stop learning. You have a vast array of opportunities at your disposal. You have countless chances to learn about the future you see for yourself online, through your network, in books, and through classes. It's time to put these assets to work for you. Obtain sound advice from reputable sources. You may also create a survey to solicit feedback from others on your business plans or potential careers. Gather as much information as possible to assist you in continuing to develop and play with your new identities. It takes time to reinvent yourself. When we set our sights on significant targets, we don't expect to meet them immediately. Celebrate your progress as you complete each tiny move. Give yourself a pat on the back for all of your hard work in getting to this stage. Giving yourself incentives causes the brain to produce dopamine, making you stay motivated once you've finished the reinvention phase. Remember, the only thing standing in the way of your dreams of achieving a luxury lifestyle is not taking action. We'll see you next time here on Lucid Luxury.